Hi guys, in this video we are going to see how to deploy code from GitHub to Azure App Services. So in my for that you need to do two things like you need to log into a GitHub account as well as a Azure account. So I have logged into both these accounts. So in previous video I have taught you how to push the code from local into the GitHub. So now we are going to push the code from GitHub to Azure App Services. So using the CI/CD pipeline, so you can check the features of CI/CD from the browser. If any queries, you can ping in the chat. I'll explain later in this video. So in my account, there are three repositories are there. So in this, I'm going to deploy Angular-test repository into Azure App Services. So let's see how to do that. So login into an Azure service, Azure account. In this, navigate into App Services. So create a new web app. My subscription is free trial. So resource group, you can create a new resource group or use the existing resource group. So I'm using the existing resource group. It should be name should be unique. We are going to push the code. So I'm choosing the code option. A runtime stack would be Node. I'm choosing Node 18 LTS. Operating system is Windows. So based on your requirement, you can choose Linux also. Region I'm choosing South Indian. So set up continuous deployment to easily deploy code from GitHub repository via GitHub Actions. So we are going to do that. So for this, you need to enable. mm, So you have to log in into a GitHub account. So my GitHub account has been logged in, and you need to select the organization, and and you need to select which repository you are going to deploy in this Azure App Services. So as mentioned, I'm going to deploy Angular-test application. Branch is main branch. And carefully you need to notice like you need to enable this authentication service. So I'm enabling. If you enable only, you will be able to download the publish profile. So then moving to networking section. So I'm enabling access for the public. So this is fine. I don't require app insights since we are deploying some basic applications, so I don't need. So I'm enabling it. Moving to the tag section. Okay, nothing required. So review and create. So I'm going to create the app services. Your deployment is in progress. It will take some seconds to deploy. Mm. Your application is deployed successfully. You can go to the resource. You can browse the site. So I could see your web app is running and waiting for a content. Still, our content is not pushed into this Angular test deploy. So before that, we need to check few things. So we need to check the YAML file from the GitHub. So whether it is succeeded or not. So we'll navigate to the GitHub and we'll navigate into our Angular test repository. You need to go to the actions here. So in action, your pipeline is still in progress. It is not succeeded yet. Before this, we need to do few things like we need to download the publish profile here. So click on the download publish profile. Okay. After downloading it, so you need to navigate to the your GitHub account. In this, you need to choose the settings. After choosing the settings, navigate to secrets and variables. In this, click on actions. In this, you need to add a new secret Azure Web App Publish Profile. You need to create a name like this and copy paste your publish profile which has been downloaded and add secret. This is the first step. Then, after doing this, you need to download, you need to change some modification in the YAML file as well. So, navigate to the action section here, navigate to this section. So you can see workflow file will be there in your pipeline. So click on that file. We need to modify based on our needs. Like so, in this deploy to Azure Web App, we need to modify something. Some modification we need to provide. the name which we have given in that secret section, right? That we need to change here. This is the basic workflow file. What I will do, like I will give this workflow file in the comment section, so you can refer that. So I'm copy pasting this structure. I'll be adding. I'll be changing the application name alone. So in this, my service name is Angular test deploy. This is my depository name, service name which I'm going to deploy. Apart from that, everything looks fine. So you can use this workflow file which I have tested before. So I'll give in the description so you can refer that. After modifying it, if you navigate to the actions, new pipeline will be created. We can cancel the existing one because it will take so much time and it will fail. So I'm canceling the previous pipeline. So now navigate to the updated pipeline. Okay, it is saying like our application name doesn't matches. So since I have copy pasted, I have mentioned the previous application name. So you need to change that as well. I'm changing to my repository name. Okay, apart from this, everything looks fine. So I'm committing these changes. Again, go to the actions. The pipeline will be triggered. So I'm deleting the existing workflow run. Still it's failing. We'll check the reason. Okay, it is saying like the path doesn't match. So after the build, the whatever the folder which we are trying to deploy, right? So that path doesn't match. So what we can do, we can check the folder structure. What I will do, I'll check the previous workflow on how the path is based on that. We will rectify this one. So this is my previous Angular application which has been deployed in Azure App Services. So click on actions executed. Okay, dist slash my Angular app. So this is the path which this is expecting in the zip build output. So okay, so you can see the difference, right? So after the build, it is pushing to this path, the dist slash dist hyphen push. But what we referred in the workflow APIs, right? We were referring for a dist slash angular test path. So that's why we got an error. So we need to change that. Okay, now the path has been changed. We'll go to the actions and we'll check again. Okay, zip build succeeded. So the now the previous error has been resolved. Now it has been successfully pushed. You can refer, right? So yeah. So now our pipeline got succeeded and has been pushed into the Azure App Services. Now, second thing what we need to do, it has been pushed. So we'll browse the default domain. You don't have permission. So this is basically the issue is like we haven't whenever you deploy an an application in Azure App Services, you will get this error as common. So the problem is the path we haven't mentioned properly. So if you refer my previous videos, I have shown this issue before. So for this, first thing what we need to do, we need to go to the development tools. This advanced tool option will be there. Click on that one. Go Kudu services will be opened. In this, click on the debug console. Go to the command prompt and click on the site. Within the site, www root folder will be there. Within this folder only, our uh, our application will be deployed. So this hyphen test push. So within the test push, only index HTML is there. So whenever we load an Angular application, it will first hit the index.html. So then only the application will be browsed, and then JavaScript modules will be loaded. So this is the path which we need to mention in the configuration section. So copy this path and go to the configuration section. Under settings, configurations will be there. Click on that. Go, go to default documents. In this, you can verify index.html is present or not. So in this, you could see index.html is there. Verify this one first, then navigate into mappings. In this, under the virtual application and directories, the physical path would be mentioned. This is the path where our application will be pushed into. So it's basically referring the wrong path. So we need to change this one. Click on the click this one and edit the physical path. Save this configuration. Now go to overview. Restart once and then browse the default domain. Yes, our application has been created successfully. You can see right. So this is my basic Angular application. So it has been deployed in Azure App Services. This way you can deploy your code from GitHub to the Azure App Services. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe for more tech videos. Thanks.